So, guys, while you are trying to be perfect, you are actually being unproductive. While you're trying to be perfect, you are not making money. While you're trying to be perfect, life is moving forward and you are still stuck right here at ground zero. Okay, so I am here today to tell you guys to stop trying to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to get done. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get done. While you're out there trying to be perfect, you don't want to put out your website because it's not perfect. Every page isn't exactly the way you want it to be. You don't want to go live because your hair isn't done and it's not exactly the way you wanted it to be. You don't want to put out that book because it's not exactly the way you wanted it to be. Everything is not exact. Guess what? It's not going to be exact. It doesn't have to be exact. What it has to be is completed. It has to be done. It has to be put out there. No one is going to purchase from you if they don't know what you have. So you could spend all the time in the world and you're on Facebook talking about, oh, I have this book is coming out. I have this book is coming out. In 2017, you said you had this book coming out. In 2018, you said you still have this book coming out. 2019, you have this book coming out. I'm still working on the book. 2022, and you still working on the book. Why? Because it's not perfect. It's not just the way you want it. You still have a chapter here. You still have a paragraph there. You want every. Guess what? Just put the book out. You can always do a part two. You can always do a series. You can always edit the book later and make sure that it's the way that you want it then. But at least people are starting to see who you are. They know that you're not a fraud because you've been talking about this book for so long and you haven't actually manifested anything. But if they see it, they're like, oh my goodness, you have something. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get done. Okay, when you have your programs, you guys are putting out programs, you're putting out services. It doesn't have to be perfect. Get it out there. Let the public know that you have something to offer, that you actually have something that you want to get paid for. You want to know why you aren't producing money, why people aren't buying from you, because most of the time you don't have a product or a service out there yet. You don't have anything that you've actually finished. Because you're trying to make it perfect. You're trying to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Yes, it has to make sense. It has to look, it has to look good. It doesn't have to be perfect. So make sure that it looks like you, it feels like you, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, it just has to get done. Stop limiting yourself. Stop preventing yourself from making money. Stop preventing yourself from being that author. Stop preventing yourself from doing the things that you know you're supposed to do because you're trying to be perfect. Perfectionism is going to hinder you and it's going to keep you being unproductive. It's not helpful at all. Okay, and it's only gonna hold you back. It's only going to hold you back. While you're sitting there being perfect, other businesses are being formed. Other people are making money. Other people's products and services are being put out there. Other people are being asked for speaking engagements. Why? Because you're trying to make your speaker one sheet perfect. Guess what? People just want to know who you are. Put a bio together. List your speaking platforms. List how they can contact you and get it out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make sense. Make sure that the content is there. They have a place that they can contact you if they need to. Put it out there. Put it out there. So I am challenging all of you in 2018. Don't make it perfect. Make it happen.